Alright, welcome back. I've been looking forward to this since the 2020 NAMM coverage from a few weeks ago, and in this video we're looking at Epiphone's 60's Les Paul Standard from this year. We're going to take a look at some of the broad strokes, we'll talk about the specs, we'll hear the guitar, and then we'll talk positives and negatives in this video. Hey, as always, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified. You can also sign up at jimmyparagalloguitar.com for the email list and your free student dashboard. I have free downloads there, including an album of jam tracks from these review videos. You can also find some content for my Jam Along lesson series as well. One more quick thing just to head off any controversy. Epiphone doesn't know who I am. Gibson doesn't know who I am. No one sent me this guitar. I bought it just the same way that any of you guys would buy one too. Now let's dive into the review. This is what you would expect from a Les Paul Standard by Epiphone. It's standard, and it does it well. We're talking no fancy push-pulls, no coil taps. This is just a heavy single-cut guitar with two pickups. What else do you really need to know? End of review. Well, if you are interested in more, I said this guitar was heavy, so it is. We're talking almost 10 pounds. This is 9 pounds, 15 ounces on this guitar. And we can look through the specs. We're starting from the headstock. Here we're seeing the updated headstock shape from Epiphone, so that was cool news this year. Personally, I like it a lot. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you think about the new headstock. And on the back, we have a set of Grover Rotomatic 18-to-1 tuning machines, and these are pretty solid. I like them a lot. Paired with the Graphtec nut, the tuning is smooth. So far, so good on that. Moving on to the neck, it is mahogany with a 60's slim taper C shape to it. If you're interested in measurements on the neck, check it out. Neck depth at the first fret is 0.83 inches or 21 millimeters, and depth at the 12th fret is 0.94 inches or about 24 millimeters. Fingerboard is Indian Laurel with trapezoid inlays. Here are the dimensions for the board. The nut width is 1.68 inches, 43 millimeters. Width at the 12th fret, 2.08 inches, 53 millimeters. And width at the end of the board, 2.25 inches, 57 millimeters. The fretboard was on point with some clean work. There were no high frets, no dead frets at all on this guitar. Onto the body, this is one solid body. Did you see what I did there? I think so. I was curious about the thickness of the body, just something interesting. So I just took a quick measurement at the tip of the cutaway. I found 1.93 inches. Now it is a mahogany body, and it has a maple cap of about half an inch, and it looks to be a flamed maple veneer about 1 millimeter over the top of that. This particular example is found in the iced tea finish, which I like a lot personally. The hardware is standard with a Epiphone branded ABR bridge and stop tailpiece. The electronics are on point too. We're looking at CTS pots with Epiphone's Pro Bucker pickups and a 3-way switch. So nice and simple, but solid. Let's go on to some of the tone tests. Let's hear this guitar, and we'll start out with some clean examples. Here's a sweep on the controls. It's nice and smooth with a lot of flexibility. Get a quick feel for the guitar with a little bit more of a crunch to it. What are some of the positives? This guitar is fun to play, no frills. I think it feels good, and personally I think it looks pretty good too. I really like the Grover tuners and the nut that's on this guitar. Really smooth, tuning is nice, it's a breeze, and I'm going to keep an eye on that as I go along, but so far I really do like that. I found the neck very comfortable and enjoyable to play as well. Honestly, to me this thing plays like a Les Paul even if I can't play like Les Paul. I do have 3 negatives on the guitar. Number 1, it is heavy. Number 2, it's heavy. And number 3, if I forgot to mention, this guitar is pretty heavy, but it's still cool. I like it. As you probably know, reselling these review guitars that I've purchased helps me keep the channel going, so this one is going to go up in the future, although I think I'm probably going to hate to see this one go a little bit. Thanks again for all your support. Stay tuned for some more content from the 2020 Epiphone series. Hit me with your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about these guitars. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this, and I will see you in the next one.